173, Virginia Tech out in front as now we go to 174. Luca Augustine for the Panthers. Sergio Desiante for Virginia Tech.
Luca Augustine did not make an appearance at Midlands, but he's been so good this year, just able to keep his consistent style of wrestling. And then Desiante, on the other hand, some guy you don't see in the rankings, but Virginia Tech touts all of these wrestlers who aren't ranked that would start at other schools. And maybe that's the kind of match we see here.
For the Panthers, you want to see Augustine get to his offense early. See if you can get some bonus points here to pick up some momentum in the back half after Jared Kessler gets him on the board.
Desiante last year spent his time at the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, where he was an NCAA qualifier, finished 13-2 in the duels in the SoCon. So interesting to see what he'll do in ACC wrestling this season.
Head taps. Augustine tried to get in on a shot there, fought off by Desiante. Just about a minute to go here in this first period. Seeing these last couple matches, they are heavy on the head in these tie-ups.
It's a great way to divert your opponent, start trying to go at their hands while one of your hands is at their head. They're not able to look as much and they're too focused on getting their vision back instead of being able to see where their hands are. Augustine trying to get on a shot. Really unable to get it on those legs. Looks like we're going to be scoreless here at the end of one. The Pitt Panthers have several NCAA returning qualifiers from a year ago. Max Stout, an All-American last year, finishing in 7th place. Luca Augustine and Dayton Pitzer, both guys who were in the blood round before falling, but a number of guys trying to get back to the NCAA tournament. Absolutely, and you see Luca Augustine on there. That blood round match, I just happened to watch it. It was such a heartbreaker to see, but whenever you get to March and you start in that big tournament run, it's hard. Everyone's all beat up, and it's all of the upsets you wouldn't imagine would happen.
Desiante with a quick escape. Snap down attempt for Augustine. If you're looking for one example of how hard it is to come back year after year in the NCAA for wrestling, just look at Augustine as an example, right? Finishing the top 12. Both guys are hit with stalling here. Finishing the top 12 of the blood round, close to being an All-American, and now he's ranked number 23 here this year. So just shows how tough it is.
Absolutely. It's just such an uphill battle every single year for all of these wrestlers. Whenever you're at the top of the food chain or near it, all anyone's goal is to take you down. And sadly, that's where Augustine's found himself after a couple of really hard losses. But there's still so much wrestling left in this season.
Both guys with a stalling call here. Could be a factor if we don't see any scoring here in the second. Shot attempt there from Desiante. Really, neither wrestler's been close.
No, it's been a very interesting match. We know how good Augustine is on defense, and Desiante seems to be showing himself as being very good on defense as well.
You mentioned Augustine and where he's ranked. 5 total wrestlers ranked here at 174 in the ACC. Augustine right in the middle of that pack.
Yeah, the ACC wrestling, especially at 174, is just such a gauntlet to go through. Maddie Singleton, great wrestler. Everyone else there, great wrestler. And it's anyone's day of the week that they could win and take home that ACC title, and it's going to set them up great for the NCAA tournament.
So the quick escape from Augustine. Riding time, not a factor. Both guys with a stalling call. We'll see what happens here in this third. Tied at 1.
Augustine's been trying so hard to get some shots in. Desiante's got the height advantage over him, so it's hard whenever your opponent's able to keep their legs back a little bit further and still be on their toes, whereas Augustine has to wrestle in a little bit closer because of his stouter build.
Now trying to go for an underhook. Augustine trying to think of a different way to get some points on the board. Down to 40 seconds left. Down to 20 seconds left, losing the headgear is Augustine.
Come on, Luca, finish strong, buddy, come on.
Looks like a headgear issue for Augustine. He's going to try to find one of his teammates so he can use.
Just about 20 seconds left in this match. You have to think, are you going to fight with that sense of urgency, or are you going to try and settle it in overtime?
It's almost like an extended overtime, right? You get a takedown here, it's going to be over. We will head to overtime, tied at 1. So no takedowns after they basically wrestled all 7 minutes on their feet, barring maybe 20 seconds of it. Shot in here from Desiante.
Seeing that good defense from Augustine that all of these Pitt fans are so used to watching, but at some point you have to get on your offense and take that shot, because that's the only way you're going to be able to win this match.
Back into a tie-up. ankle. Great job by Augustine to get free there. That looked like danger zone for a moment.
Yeah, just Desiante starting to go out there and take his shots, and he's looking to be a more aggressive wrestler than he was in regulation.
He's definitely been more on the offensive side as Desiante. Gets in on the ankle again. Closest we've seen somebody get in on the legs. And Augustine's got to fight this off for the final 10 seconds. Looks like there's going to be no takedowns here in the sudden victory period.
Augustine got himself in a little bit of a funny position there at the end. If Desiante would have been able to turn himself around, it would have been a guaranteed takedown for him, but he just got himself stuck in a way where he wasn't able to move.
And he caught that ankle. If not for that, Augustine spins behind and wins the match. So talk about it's really a match of inches here. Desiante on the bottom for the first 30 seconds. Augustine he needs to work up the body. Don't want to get hit with a stalling call.
Augustine trying so hard to stay in control in this match.
And we get a stalemate.
Both head coaches up on their feet now, trying to see the rest of this match through in these tiebreaker periods.
Desiante trying to get to his feet. Trying to peel the hands. Augustine able to bring him down to the mat. Huge 30-second ride for Luca Augustine. Now Augustine will get his turn.
Yeah, and if you're a Virginia Tech fan here, you want to see that ride time start counting down. Desiante up a little high right here.
Augustine will get free for one. Now he's got to try to circle. You don't want to get hit with a stalling call here.
Right, you got to finish out the rest of this little period so you can secure that win for your team.
Augustine needs to stay in good position. Desiante with a shot. And Augustine will fight this off, and he will win 2-1. And that'll make it an 18-6 Virginia Tech lead. Back-to-back wins for the Panthers.
That was just such a battle for both of these wrestlers. Augustine, he just capitalized on this, and it was fantastic to see.
So big win for Luca Augustine. And when we come back, we got 3 matches left. One of those is at 197. 2 PA guys, Sonny Sasso and Maxed Out.